Hey, old ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Another episode of the All Pro JAFFOs, where we bring you the highly elevated sports talk for the highly elevated sports fan. I'm your host, JP.
Hey, yo.
And making his return after a little bit of time off, do his thing on the road and give everybody nice, good feeling in their ears and in their feet dancing. The greatest DJ in the entire world, DJ Matt Sticks.
What's up, peeps?
Nobody tells DJ Request what to play.
And to talk with us, the opening segment, to talk all things Formula One, the quarterback, Sunshine. CJ, what's up, baby brother?
Sunshine.
I hate that shit.
You dealt with it all through your career as a QB, so it makes sense. And the only reason why that happened is because one year you decided to grow your hair out insanely long. You could have avoided that whole thing had you not done that.
Bro,
but-
it wasn't even that I refused to cut it. It was just I was too lazy to go get it cut. That's why I'm here and not, doing things. My lazy ass.
I mean, self-reflecting and admission is great. Accountability. Yeah. Australia was fun.
Oh my God.
So I got to admit, Caleb was the only one who saw the race. I was going to see the race, but I, for some reason, was under the impression that it was going to be Sunday night at 10 o'clock.
Oh,
that the race was going to happen, and it was Saturday night at 10 o'clock. My ass was already asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb called. I did not pick up, and that was the end of that. So from what I saw in highlights and recaps and everything else like that, Sergio Perez should start to be looked at as more of a driver's championship contender, if they haven't already, because he started from the 20th position.
Mm-hmm.
And not just that, he started in the pit lane. He didn't even start on the fucking grid.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still, granted, with some help. Now, I'm not going to take it away. I'm not going to take it away. A lot of the shit that he did to get to that spot was like, he was moving.
Mm-hmm.
But there were a lot of circumstances in this race that we will go over, that kind of aided in him getting to that spot. And I actually thought the podium spot with Alonso getting number 3, that was an interesting
Mm-hmm.
turn of events there happened. But you picked the winner, so that's 3 races in a row that you've picked the winner. You haven't been completely correct on the full-on podium.
I'm pretty sure I had Hamilton on the podium.
You had Hamilton on the podium, but you had Checo at second.
Mm-hmm.
You had Hamilton in third.
Hamilton came in third or second?
Hamilton came in second. Alonso came in third.
Mm-hmm.
Which was wild, and he's actually completely lucky that his car didn't shunt worse than what it actually did after the contact from Sainz, because it was that contact from Sainz that basically put them.
Mm-hmm.
They basically restarted the start from where they were. So that put Alonso back at the number 3 spot, and then it was all mayhem in lap 57. It was a red flag, which means all the drivers were in because they have to clean up the track because somebody fucked up.
Stopped.
So there's a red flag on lap 57.
Mm-hmm.
out of 58.
Mm-hmm.
They basically had one lap
Yeah.
to get this shit done. And literally 6 drivers just both Alpines destroyed each other's cars.
Well,
into
the
wall.
Alpines were already
They
after
were
freaking
before that. Sorry.
after Magnussen's crash. That was the first red flag. Or not the first red flag, but Albon's crash was the first red flag of the race. And then it was Magnussen, right? And after Magnussen, that was at like lap 54 or 6 or whatever. They did two laps of the safety car.
And then they had another one because
I know, but they started off with the safety car, ended up red flagging at a lap 57. So everybody had to start, or lap 56, and then everybody had to start. When there's a red flag, you have to.
Sainz also got penalized for
the contact,
his contact with Alonso.
Yeah.
And Sainz was, well, basically, with that penalty, that put him
last place
of the finishers, because 12 out of the 20 drivers finished. Gasly, Ocon, DeVries, Sargent, Magnussen, Russell went out early, but Albon and Leclerc can't catch a fucking break.
No.
Leclerc can't catch a fucking break at all. And this is going to sound a little messed up, and you're probably going to give him a little bit more credit. But the only reason why Lando Norris is in 6th place is because more than half, like almost half the fucking grid didn't finish. That's the only reason why he's in 6th in the points.
Well, he would have been in what? He would have been in points regardless had the Alpines not crashed into each other and took each other out of the race. And then Carlos Sainz so that's 3 places. So he would have ended up in 9th or 10th. That's the only, but with what McLaren is right now, as of this moment, like finishing in the points is he's doing great. It's not
even where you can take it, right?
Exactly.
And both drivers were in the points this race.
Exactly.
So,
thanks to a Carlos Sainz penalty and the 2 Alpines, everybody got points. Shit, everybody who shouldn't have got points.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there are a few drivers who finished.
Yeah.
That it just, oh god, it's just ugly. It's just ugly.
That race was nuts, though. I'm not gonna lie. And just watching freaking Checo just pick people off left and right
and that's exactly why I was thinking he's moving quick.
Yeah,
like, he was hauling.
I think
ass. That's why I'm really thinking.
I think he took a little too long to catch up to Norris, and I think he took a little too long to get back up to. No, he caught Norris, and then what was it, Magnussen? But he got up into what? He got up into 6th. Then the red flag came out.
And then he got into the 7th got into the 5th with the rolling.
It was
start.
Kevin Magnussen or Nico Hülkenberg, one of them.
But he had to get a certain time in order to get to 5th. And on top of that, he got fastest lap.
Yeah, which is great.
They said over the radio, "Oh, Checo, you also got driver of the day." He's like,
"Yeah, does that count for points?
Give us any points?" No, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
I don't give a shit then. I don't give a fuck about driver of the day. I came in 5th, goddammit.
Yeah.
Help. But so I looked at they literally had a video on Checo's weekend. And through the qualifying and everything, it was like, holy shit. Like, this was probably the worst I'd ever seen him.
It was the worst weekend of all time.
Like,
everything that could have went wrong.
Just terrible. And then to manage to come from dead last to 5th.
Yeah. He started in the pits. He didn't even start on the grid.
Like, I honestly believe that Max should be a little concerned.
Bro, it's I don't know. I guarantee you, I don't know what it is right now that makes Red Bull so quick, but I guarantee you next year, whatever it is, whatever they figure it out it is, it's gonna be fucking illegal.
It's because it gives them wings.
Yeah. It's powered by Red Bull. It's just fucking rocket fuel.
Literally,
It's an
the fuel they
absolute
put
rocket,
in is Red Bull.
man. It's not even close. They've got like 36 plus kph when their DRS is open compared to everybody else.
Yeah, they're
It's
on another
it's ridiculous.
complete elite level,
It's ridiculous.
and nobody's been coming close.
No,
really,
it's not.
nobody.
It's not close. Max checked out, and then it was like, oh shit, I got to restart. I'm shit at this, but then again, I mean, as soon as Red Bull figure out their start situation, man.
Well, Max had a decent start at the restart at the end. He
Not really.
off on him.
He got away clean, but I mean, he's still too close.
At the regular start, though, George Russell, he
got smoked.
like, wow.
Red Bull got smoked. George Russell, oh my god, I'm so happy that George Russell.
I mean, so then, but look at it this way: if you're still winning 1 and 2 most of the time, if you still have the fastest car on the fucking track, and you're winning every time anyway, does it really matter about the start?
Yeah.
How much of it really matters?
It matters a lot because as you saw this past race, you can get like 3 or 4 red flags, and you gotta sit there and you gotta start on the grid again.
It's just, I mean, I get the importance
and then you've
in
got
that
another
case, but
3
like,
laps of.
but it doesn't happen as often like that. How often do red flags happen?
I want to say maybe once every 3 to 4 races, maybe 5.
Get off the fucking screen! What are you doing?
Cat's fucking nuts, man.
He's fucking wild, man. I fed him too. I don't know why he's acting up, asshole. But so did I hear this correctly? Australia is one of the fastest circuits in Formula One. Okay, it seemed that way.
Yeah, those. I don't know. I don't know if
fucking
F1. I don't know if they've changed their cameras or the way they shoot it or whatever. But every car looks like a fucking rocket now. Like they look quick, and I remember watching. I mean, it's like a stationary camera, and like you can't really see it or like it's super far away or whatever. But now, like they just look insanely quick. And that's all cars. It's kind of nuts.
Well, everything has gotten faster. Everyone's kind of starting to catch up.
Not really, because compared to the V10s, I mean these cars are still a couple seconds behind the V10s.
Yeah, but the races are closer.
It's more of a kart racing type thing, which is amazing for the sport. And now that they've introduced the cap limit, it's brought the field together, rather quickly.
Yep.
But I mean, outside of that, their development, a lot of these teams have a lot more freedom to develop the car and everything like that. Every year they develop a new car. So I mean, that check I guess can be blank, but I think during the season they can only spend a certain amount on upgrades, wind tunnel time.
So how much extra is Red Bull gonna spend on catering?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can totally see a $40,000 fucking catering bill. Honestly, throughout an entire season. Honestly, think about it. Like where these guys are.
I understand what you're saying, but that was the funniest excuse I had ever heard.
Yeah.
for the reason why you had gone over the cap limit is because our
But-
catering was too much. I would, if I was the fucking FIA, I'd look at them like, really? You're fucking catering? Come on.
Well, they
Horner,
really-
you don't think we're that dumb, do you?
It was a catering bill. What do you mean? Think about it. The food they eat, the places they have to rent out during the
Stop it.
season.
Stop it. That's pennies on the dollar compared to
Exactly.
what they
$40,000
actually
is
do.
pennies on the dollar when it comes to these racing parts. $40,000 is nothing. It doesn't even get you half a front wing.
40,000. Oh, we're looking at the driver standings right now. Obviously, Max is still in first.
Yeah.
69 points.
Mhm.
Gronk is happy somewhere.
I hope Max DNFs for the rest of the season.
Why?
Just so he can have that score forever.
Sergio Perez at number 2 with 54 points. Fernando Alonso, Mr. Consistency, number 3 all year. Number 1 in your hearts. 45 points at number 3. Lewis Hamilton in 4th with 38, and Carlos Sainz and Stroll are tied for 5th with 20. Constructors Cup, we obviously know Red Bull's in the lead. Aston Martin at number 2, Mercedes at 3, Ferrari at 4. McLaren somehow, some way, after a shit start, is in the 5th position.
And you wanted to say hi.
Hello. Hi, Annie.
You can't have my sandwich. Get out of here.
I had pizza and Sweeney was looking at me the same way, like he was smelling the pepperoni.
Yep.
Like, let me. Yeah, you fucker, get out of here.
Look at her. You can see her right there.
He's still looking. And so now, all right, Caleb, we're in a little bit of a dilemma here.
Mm-hmm.
Because F1 is not week-to-week basis all the time.
No.
It's kind of annoying, I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, man, how far do these guys have to travel?
That is also true.
Exactly. They got to
Well,
go
they're going
across
from-
the freaking world.
They're going from Australia to, I really
Baku.
don't want to, Baku. Well, yeah, but
In Azerbaijan.
there you go. Thank you. At the end of the month.
Yeah. And then May 5th, they're in Miami. Like, so, I mean, I
The
don't know.
traveling that these guys do. It must be cool to be an F1 driver. You can literally see
Oh,
the
yeah,
world.
man.
It must be pretty cool. And-
Italy after Miami. Monaco.
Okay, so we got
So Monaco will be the week after Italy. And then Spain will be the week after that. And then when they
so
come
the
to
closer
Canada,
they
you
are
have
together, that means the race proximity is closer.
yeah. Yeah.
That's why we can go week to week, because it's literally like an hour flight when we're there.
Yeah. You notice how Spain, Italy, Monaco, they're all pretty close. Great Britain, Hungary, Belgium, Netherlands. And then they go back to Italy. Oh, shit.
The Red Bull Ring in Austria in June.
Oh, that's the best race to watch Red Bull. I'm not going to lie.
No shit.
It's amazing.
That's their spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they go to it's the Red Bull fucking Ring. That's what it's literally called. If they don't dominate, I'm gonna be weirded out.
Leclerc won it last year, I think.
Did he? If he did, I mean, good for him. Fuck, 4 a.m. for for Baku, you're killing me. 4 a.m. God damn. 6 a.m. for you, that's a little bit better.
It's a sprint race. They have a sprint race on Saturday, so we definitely got to watch that for qualifying. It's the first sprint of the season. That's going to be exciting. Huh?
That's the earliest one of the year.
Yeah.
4 a.m. All right. I'll see if I can. I'm going to try and
get up.
I'm going to push through it. Hey, you got to, like, relentless call me, though. You can't, like, give up. you can't, like, hit the voicemail once and be like, all right, now. Nah, you got to, like, really call me, like, to wake me up.
Motherfucker, you're going to go back to sleep.
No, I'll wake up. Because as soon as I answer the phone, you're annoying ass. Like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's go. Let's go. Get up.
Oh, it's a 6 a.m. race. Well, you'll be able to watch Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m. to watch the sprint race.
Well, there's a lot going. Okay, there's so much going on these last few weekends, and it's been stupid. So in Baku, do we want to call it now, or do we want to wait till the race is closer for you to make your predictions?
Let's wait till next week.
Oh, next week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what do we talk about next week?
Next week,
we talked about the technology last week.
A little bit.
Let's talk history.
Oh fuck.
Let's talk fucking Mount Rushmore F1.
What?
Who's on Mount Rushmore of F1?
Oh gosh. Okay. I'll have to do some research.
I already have something in my head, but I mean, we'll save it for then.
Okay.
We'll save it for then. But here's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Fernando Alonso, right? I feel like he's going to take a step up and he's going to come in second this night. I'm just going to make my prediction. Fernando Alonso is going to come in second. Ooh. Lewis is going to come in third. Max comes in fifth, or actually fourth. Checo wins.
I don't know why you think Max is going to come fourth. This is the have for Red Bull, Josh. You have the King of Baku, and then you have Max Verstappen.
What is it? For some reason, I think that's how to.
That is borderline.
I think that I'm kind of spitting in the dark here.
It's Red Bull 1-2. So when we give predictions from here on out, we predict Red Bull 1-2. And we'll call the podium
Red Bull 1-2 or Red Bull 1 and 1 DNF.
No. It's going to be 1-2s for the rest of the season.
No
Red
DNF?
Bull's going to clinch 6 races in.
That's going to be. I mean, who can stop them?
Nobody.
Unless somebody literally fucking takes one for the team and pulls the dirty move and puts their asses into the wall. I don't see anybody beating them.
Nobody's going to beat them all season long. All season long.
So do you think Sergio wins it all?
Huh?
Or does Checo win it all?
When does Checo win it all?
I said, can he?
Can he? Yeah, absolutely. But when? I think his best shot is probably this year. But his last shot would probably be next year.
Can you imagine how pissed off Verstappen's dad's gonna be?
I don't give a fuck.
Do they do trades in Formula One? Is that
No.
a thing? That's not a thing?
No.
They don't do shit like that?
No.
It's just contract whenever that's up.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Most of the contracts are 2-3 year deals.
Huh.
1 year deals.
I
1
mean,
year
Matt,
options.
that's all you want. You're with us forever, motherfucker.
Mm-mm. There ain't none of that.
A driver in the whole.
I mean, Max's longest contract is what, like 6 years?
Yeah, but he makes like double digits more than everybody else.
Okay. Double digits more than everybody else.
Yep.
But he also takes a bigger risk than anybody else because the man's fucking insane. Most of that contract money is probably insurance money.
Any risk for DNFs? Always.
I'm pretty sure there's something written in his contract that says you're paying out of pocket for this shit.
If you're gonna drive like this, motherfucker, you're paying out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking it out of your check. You might as well give your winnings to us.
We'll take your salary out.
Well, all right, man. We gotta wait till the end of the month for another F1 series race. So we will see you next
That's
week.
only 2 weeks, right?
Huh?
It's only fuck. Damn,
I told you.
Well, it's only 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Still quite a while.
That's not that long.
We'll have Mount Rushmore, and then we'll have we'll talk something else.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the quarterback.
Oh, bye, buddy. What the fuck is that? Is that a Baker Mayfield?
That is a
That's
big.
Yes, sir. That is Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
How does 0-16 look?
Shit.
Just like that.
One question. Didn't you guys just have Matty Ice? All right, we're done here.
We still would have won more games.
That's to be determined. All
With
Baker
Baker Mayfield? It's Baker Mayfield.
Baker got to win 3 games and he beat Matt Ryan.
Yay. I'll give you that.
That's not much though.
Hey,
give you
3
that.
games. Bro. 3 games. That's the Saints twice. All we got to do is beat Derek Carr twice, and just literally beat anybody the fuck else. And we beat Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
That's true.
Make you rest in shit.
But that's not going to happen again.
Caleb,
I'll see y'all later.
love you, little bro. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going, could you please, Mr. Maverick, can you hit the message from our friends at Rays?
What's up, Jaffo Army? JP here of the All Pro Jaffos, bringing you a message from our What's up, Jaffo Army? JP here of the All Pro Jaffos, bringing you a message from our proud partners over at Rays Energy. Rays Energy takes a giant leap of faith with instilling a high-quality formula to bring the consumer a powerful yet sustained energetic experience to help us put your workouts and focus in general to the very next level. Perfect for anyone at any time. Rays Energy has become the most popular, the best rated energy drink on the market to date, with a phenomenal flavor profile that puts most of the competitors just downright to shame. Powered by the enhanced Refresh technology, Rays Energy delivers with a performance-enhancing energy drink profile that aids in the most often overlooked categories, which include targeted focus, enhanced recovery time, as glycogen becomes depleted, improve clean energy levels, boost in stamina and in hydration. Most importantly, each can of Rays has absolutely 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 carbohydrates to give you a smarter and healthier option. You should not have to drink or settle for any other energy drink that contains more sugar and carbohydrates than you can count. Instead, opt for the smart choice with the #1 fan-voted energy drink on the planet with Raise Energy Drink. Use the promo code ALPHARAISE at checkout to get 15% off of your order. Demand more. Join the Raise Rebellion. Let them know the JAFFOs sent you.
Woo! Well, gonna have to get the energy up because Mad Sticks is with us, and we got some NCAA basketball to talk. Primarily the women's side. It got a little spicy this weekend. Between the LSU Tigers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. The media frenzy that came after this game, by the way, LSU won in dominating fashion, 102-85. Angel Reese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, the game before, had did the John Cena style "You Can't See Me," and then Angel Reese did it to Caitlin Clark and gave her the ring me, much like Aaron Donald did to the Cincinnati Bengals and all of their fans during the Super Bowl. The outrage of it, I feel, with the backlash of it, because there is that double standard that gets talked about. Because Caitlin Clark did it, and everybody was like, "Oh, competitive fire! Oh shit! Look at that." Angel Reese did it, and all of a sudden, it's unacceptable. I think we all know why. It's just at this point, why is this? God damn it! It takes away from a good game, to be honest with you. And Mad Sticks, I know you were hot about this. What was your initial thoughts of this whole thing?
So my whole take is it ain't even about the players at this point. The players did their thing. That's part of the game, talking shit to each other. They did it. The little white girl, she fucked around and found out. She lost. She lost. My whole issue is the media. So specifically, ESPN is one of them that changed the whole narrative of this game and made it, all the comments came out, about the ghetto girl, the girl ghetto because she did it to this. And it's like, it ain't even about that. Like, y'all took away from the whole game with this whole narrative and made this whole issue a white versus a black issue. And that's where, it's fucked up. It ain't black versus white. It's, it's a game. They play this game. They talk shit. They do it in the NBA. They talk shit. Every sport, they talk shit to each other. So, why change this whole narrative and flip this script? Because the black girl did it, and all of a sudden she ghetto and, this and that. It just goes to show you just how racist America really still is. Like,
like you said, it took away from a game because here you had two players in Reese and Clark, who, in my opinion, I made this matchup the comparison to, it may be a little much in some people's cases, but I made the matchup comparison to Magic and Bird. Because Angel Reese is a hell of a fucking basketball player. She out rebounds everybody. She just, like, I was looking at her numbers throughout the tournament. I'm like, this is like the female Wilt. Like, this is ridiculous, her rebounding numbers. She's just bigger than everybody, and her reach and everything, it's just bigger than everybody's.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a hell of a basketball player. Great basketball IQ. And then you have Caitlin Clark, who a lot of people were calling, the female Stephen Curry because she can pull up from anywhere, literally anywhere on the court and drain the shot. This girl is fucking talented. She had 30 points in this game. There
She
was
ain't
at one
talented enough. She ain't got no ring.
It doesn't. You're right. Because at the end of the day, it was really Caitlin the only one. At the end of the day, it was really Caitlin the only one who was doing anything for the team. Whereas LSU, it wasn't just Angel Reese. God damn it.
You got number 4. So let's talk about number 4, Flo. So I've been watching her since she was a little kid, since she was young. I think she's number 4. So her dad was a rapper who got killed in front of a studio. And so when I first, he was like I can't remember what his name was, but he was a rapper. So she raps. So when I first saw her, she was on this show on Netflix called The Rap Game. On this show, and that's where Lotto came. That rapper, that female Lotto came from. They all came from this show. Like she was already rapping on like YouTube, and then I think it was Jermaine Dupri or somebody like brought him to the show, and it was like a rap battle. And so she was dope. Like she got bars. Like if you look at her now, she still raps. She got bars. And so so I've always watched her. I was like, damn. Like now she played for LSU, so that made me a fan there. But this whole issue go back to like really a week before this when Deuce, what's her name, Dawn Staley, for UConn or not? What's the team that lost that was undefeated? South Carolina.
South Carolina.
She talked about this shit like a week before because they was calling her team ghetto in this, and she said all this before this even started. She talked about this the week before, how the media, some of the media who writes for them is talking about how they ghetto and, talking about these black girls. And, here it is. Here we are again a week later. Same narrative. So.
I mean, it again, the fact that they take. Because it completely takes away from the whole point of watching shit like this. Because let's be real, the last few years, there's kind of been like an uprising in women's sports. More people are starting to pay attention to women's sports right now. And this was one of those opportunities to showcase the talent, not just of the two, they calling it the Clash of the Titans, but the whole team, as well. Was it Carson? That was her last name for LSU, who just went off. She couldn't miss. She couldn't miss if she wanted to. This girl could literally, Jasmine Carter, she could literally pull up from anywhere. And she was hitting the shots. She took over the complete complexion of the first half. She was the reason why really Iowa was kind of in that, we got to scratch and claw back now. And Caitlin in the third quarter was starting to go off. She was bringing it close. But then her forward, the starting forward, she fouled out. Another one of her teammates fouled out. And LSU as a team, and then you got Angel Reese. She's got 10 rebounds. Like, goddamn. Flo had 7 herself. It's just, and the numbers that they're putting, it's just too much. 102 points, like that's a lot of points. Like they couldn't miss. They were in a different zone than Iowa was. And that was one thing that pissed me off going into this whole thing. All the black girls versus all the white girls. Black versus why we got to make it black versus white? Why can't we make it like these are two talented ass teams that are trying to showcase how good women's basketball can actually be, and you're making it about this.
Yeah, her name was like Flo J. Johnson. That's her name, Flo J. Flage. I forget how you say that shit, but yeah, her dad got like killed like right in front of a music studio. I think he was going to the studio and got killed right in front of the studio when she was young. But yeah, yeah. So I've always been a big fan of hers, watching her, from that show, and because she was playing basketball on that show, and then just watching it all the way, now winning the national championship. She's the first rapper to win America's Got Talent. Or to get she was the first rapper to get the gold buzzer on America's Talent. So
First rapper to get the gold buzzard on America's Got Talent, and now national. She's a stage winner.
Yep.
She doesn't know how to lose.
Yep. So.
That's the stories that you could be. That's what I'm saying. Like all these stories of the different profiles of the women that are being showcased in this game, and you're focused on this. It's like I understand that it's why can't it be just that sportsmanship and even Caitlyn herself, because they asked her these same fucking questions. They had the nerve to ask Caitlyn Clark these same fucking. How did you feel about Angel? They were trying to bait it. They were trying to get some sort of soundbite out of it. And Caitlyn Clark said the same. Yeah, that's fine. Let her. Like that's okay. It's like we all are competitive. We all have those times where we talk trash and everything. That's fine. Oh, the first lady said, "Oh, both teams, LSU and Iowa, should be invited to the White House."
Hell no.
And she went, "No, that's for the champions. They deserve to go and do that. We're not."
That's just too much blackness in the White House for them. That's why they're trying to get the white folks in there. Too many black people in the White House at one time. They ain't used to that shit. You got some quote unquote ghetto black girls coming to the White House. I hope they do go. I hope they tear that motherfucker up.
Angel came out and said, "No, that's cool. We'll go to the Obamas."
Yeah, I'm like, fuck the White House. By the way, fuck Donald Trump. That's why your bitch ass got indicted. Fast, he get the bitch ass of the week. You take your ass to jail. You're looking at 136 years. 36 counts. And his ass think he finna be president next week. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Hey.
It's like, but overall, like you watched the game, right?
No, I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. I've been working like crazy, so I'm gonna need to go back and watch it.
I bet I'm actually surprised that you're like, I'm gonna get on. I'm like, oh shit. We're all on here. The trio's here. We're doing it. And then you're like, I got something to say. Women's basketball. I'm like, I know exactly where he's going.
Yep.
I know exactly where he's going with that.
Like some bullshit.
That was something that pissed me off too, bro. I'm looking at that going like, what? Shannon Sharp, everybody on First Take, everybody on, Undisputed, just everyone talking about the same fucking thing. The same thing. And I guess we're talking about the same thing in a way too, but we're talking about it from a different perspective of shut the fuck up about it and like just enjoy what you're seeing. Why does it always have to go to that?
So who was the first media outlet to put this shit out? Was it ESPN?
Had to have been.
Because that's where I saw it first. So that's who I'm giving the bitch. I know we a podcast, but that's who I'm giving the bitch ass this award to this week. ESPN. Fuck y'all.
We might have just fucked our chances of later on ever partnering with them, but hey, in this case, I don't give a shit anyway. So we're trying to do our own thing anyway, so that's fine. But it's always, but I mean, it's always that narrative, isn't it?
Always.
Whenever there's an opportunity to be able to put that type of shit out, it's always thrown out there. Instead of appreciating it for what it is, we always have to make it a black versus white thing. For no reason at all.
That's kind of why I said it the last show, because I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because I knew LSU was gonna win.
I was thinking about it too, going like, yeah, LSU has way too much firepower.
I mean, yeah, and Iowa just got Caitlyn.
Just got Caitlyn. Yeah.
And a bunch of role players. I mean, those other girls gonna get better, but LSU got hitters. So
Yeah.
like that's kind of what it was.
And I think Angel has another year, doesn't she?
Both of them are underclassmen.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
Both of them are
Oh,
underclassmen.
that girl Paige, she's coming back next year for UConn too. Oh,
Mhm.
bro, the tournament for the women next year is gonna be fucking insane.
It don't matter. Everybody got to come through Miami. You think them girls in Miami mad
The
now,
twins,
bro? You think them girls mad? Nah,
it just
they number 1 and 2 in the country. I just need to let you know that.
they're the what?
They was, I mean, 2 and 3. I'm sorry, they was number 2 and 3 in the country. If I'm pretty sure behind Caitlyn. Or it was like 1, 2, and 3. I think Caitlyn might be 2. I don't know, but they up there. They like
Iowa was number 2. LSU was number 3.
individual.
Miami was number 5.
I say individual players.
Oh, individual players.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. And yeah, women was 5 and men's was 3.
Yep. Y'all beat us. Congratulations, by the way. I had to kind of put that off for a while.
Hey, we got hold on. We gotta congratulate Mad Sticks, man. We gotta congratulate Mad Sticks for everything, but we gotta start with the Jets. We jumped on the Jets very fucking early. So look, hey, you picked the winner, my boy. Hey, you picked the winner. Hey, you're wrong. Hey, you picked the goddamn winner. Hey, I got to applaud.
Another example of a Jaffo picking a team and them all of a sudden becoming successful. Adam, there you go, Mad Six. Changing the world. Changing the lives of Jets fans everywhere.
Thank you. Hey, you gotta give him his just due because they damn sure was toilet water when he picked them.
Yeah, that was the bottom of the barrel. That's why I was like, I ain't jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna pick a bottom ass team, and
he was mad too. That was a fuck. I remember that episode vividly. Message was hot. He was hot. Yo, he was pissed. Yo. So that's why I wanted to start there. But yeah, man, everything going on, we ain't had you on the show, so we got to get to you. You know what I'm saying, raw and everything. You know, your magazine print, your doggone impact that you got now in the DJing world, your music and all of that stuff. Man, congratulations, dog. Congratulations
thank you,
on all your hard work and all that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy because I ain't even like really trying to DJ this year. I'm trying to chill this year. I like burned myself out last year, but they keep calling, but I just keep giving them high ass prices so they can say no. I'm like,
and they keep saying yes. So it's like, hey.
Yeah, I'm very selective this year on like what I do. Like, you know, I have this one standing gig at the Guild where we're doing an amateur night, you know, once a month. So we got that this week. Next week is gonna be pretty cool because 2 of my coworkers, they rap together. So they're in this next one. So it'll be cool to, you know, to rock the stage with them for the first time. So 2 dudes I manage, yeah. So yeah, besides that, man, I've just been chilling. I just, you know, the magazine came, I finally got the print, you know, that was from an article back in November. So that's the second one. You know, that was the second one I did last year. So got 2 in last year. So just looking to just do bigger things. Yeah, just trying to get into more of the streaming this year and shit. Just, you know, trying to keep the family together. That's what I'm working on this year.
Good, man.
Yeah,
Awesome.
do you think I can sign up for amateur night to do interpretive dancing?
What'd you say? You said you gonna do interpretive dance. I'd be so fucking weak up there. And we got a comedian that opens the show and he hella funny, so he hosts the show. So you get up there and do some interpretive dance.
He's really so fucking
But it'd be cool, like it'd be some cool, like, you know, people like the last one, me and Kingdom, you know, he came through, you know, we did a song, you know, we performed on their last one. So, but you know, it was just a fun night, you know, shit, the bar open, just playing some music, watching these artists.
Ivan.
Yeah.
So you guys do it once a month?
Once a month, yeah.
Why do I feel like it's more off? I feel like it's almost every other week that I
Because
see
that's
a
just how
flyer.
time. That's just how time is going.
Just like, damn, there's so many. I gotta make my way down to one of those because I've seen some of the posts that you put up.
Yeah.
Downtown, right?
That shit looks funny as hell to get to some of those shows.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it was pretty cool. Like it'd be like started like 7, doors open at 6. Start at 7, and then we usually done by like 8:45 or so before 9.
Oh damn! So it's kind of a little quick event.
Yes, yeah. But it's only a couple hours, yeah. So
Is it downtown?
it's right there. It's Oak Park, by the right next door to Fixins. It's all that whole little section. Kevin Johnson owned. So soul food restaurant. Yeah, there's a pizza spot across the street, Slim and Huskies. They got the bookstore there. That's all. It's they like really fixed the area up. So it's a lot going on down there. Like for Juneteenth, I'm DJing down there for Juneteenth this year. There's 3 of us DJing, three different stages.
Heck
Yeah.
Because I definitely was gonna say Josh was gonna make his way downtown. He was gonna walk real fast, chase his pass, and then he's gonna be homebound. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but then you guys.
I did it for you.
The moment was over, but I kind of tried to fit it in there. And it sucks.
So yeah, shit. Besides that, I did the radio too. 3 weeks in a row. So I did the radio. So I finally did my first mixes. Those 3 mixes I did. So we aired them for like 3 weeks. So I got a different mix every week. So
heck yeah, shout out to Go Easy.
Yeah, yep. It gonna be easy. Yeah, so I'm finna get in there and knock down some more mixes. And then I got one of my cousins. She owns a radio station in the Bay. It's an internet radio station.
Oh,
it's called what is it? KNBR. And it's like a 24-hour. It's like a 24-hour station.
KNBR?
Not what is it? Let me see. I don't think it's KNBR because that's the sports station, ain't it?
I was gonna say
Yeah. Let me see. I forget what that shit is called.
He already perked up. Like you said the word treat round dog on accident. You were gonna say treatment, but he heard treat and perked up. Like what?
I'm sorry, you said KN who?
KFNB. That's what it is. Yeah, KFNB. Yeah, KF is KFNB.net, and they on there like 24 hours. So I sent her my mixes, and she's supposed to get me on there, so they air my mixes on there too. So
do they accept podcasts?
Possibly. I haven't. I'll have to find out. Well, I think because she owns that station, so I know they do podcasts on there. So it's a possibility to do the podcast on there. Find out.
No. Let's spread the word.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know.
Besides that shit, that's been about it. Like I ain't booked no weddings this year. I had one, I had one, but they they backed out, so I'm like, that's fine with me.
So I got a question. Do you have any events at the end of this month?
What's the end of this month? April. I do. I'm DJing for this artist Tip Vicious here in Sac with this artist Phil Harmonic.
And what day is that?
That's the 15th. That's next weekend. Then the 21st. What do I got the 21st? I know the 21st I'll be at Levi Stadium for the mate party.
Hold on, excuse me. What?
At Levi Stadium. Not DJing, but it's for our mate party. So I'll be down there.
And then, you're gonna see my father-in-law.
Oh, okay. Is he going on the 21st?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going down there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to find him. Yeah, I think I remember what he looked like.
he's kind of bald up here, but he's got the curly flow down here.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, so I have to definitely look for him. So yeah, it's at Levi Stadium. Yeah, in the suites this year. So shit, they if you going for more than 31 miles, they pay for your room. So my room is all paid for. So open bar, shuttle back and forth to the hotel, so you ain't got to drive.
Oh shit! They said the magic words. Almost cried. Hey, when Josh Wedding said that shit, I almost cried then too. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, did y'all heard the magic words? Josh, do you know the magic words?
Open bar.
There it is. Oh God, you heard him. Oh Lord.
I mean, my parents were big on that. They looked at me and said, "You're not going to do a cash bar, are you?" I'm like, "No." Are we providing the alcohol? Yeah. All right. And they loaded that motherfucker up.
Hey, I promise you. They hey, shout out to Coach Carr. Let's just say that. Shout out to the Coach Cars. Let's say both of them. Shout them both out.
Maury, I love you.
Jabari, hey. Shout you both out. God dang it.
Oh shit. So the NBA, the Kings, man.
Man,
Pacific
fuck the
champions.
King. Fuck the Kings. Fuck the Beam.
What?
I hope Scotty come and take his beam back.
Oh, what the Kings do to you?
Somebody is angry as a Lakers fan.
Exactly. Perfect time. What the Kings do to you?
The Kings ain't shit. The Kings finna do the same thing they did in '96.
He's
Shit the
the
bed.
He's the
Losers, in
Laker
other words.
fan.
Hold on, whoa. He surpassed 04. He went to 96. He's
This-
hurt. He's hurt. Yo,
Or was it 04?
it was 04 with Chris
Oh, okay.
Webber and Vlade.
Okay.
The whole
Oh.
scandal.
Oh, yeah. When they poisoned Kobe.
I'm pretty sure it was 04.
They poisoned. Oh, stop it.
They got man, he got food poisoning.
He got okay. Yeah. And Michael Jordan really had the flu. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, it don't matter. Y'all still lost.
That's a fact. That hey, at the end of the day, he completely told the truth.
At the end of the day, that's a chip on his fucking
And I
finger.
hope we play y'all with a shitty ass team and beat y'all and knock y'all the fuck back out again.
So what
That
if
would
the
just
Kings
make
beat
my
you?
day.
What
I
if
don't even
the
care.
Kings?
Not even in the
What if
play.
the Kings beat the Lakers?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
First off, the Lakers about to beat the Clippers first round. That's happening,
The Lakers are beating the Clippers now.
bro. It don't matter. They gonna beat them first round. The boys probably sat everybody. LeBron just went off the other night and won in overtime last night. LeBron probably on the bench in street clothes. I'm not even looking at the game. But is LeBron in the game? Probably not. I don't think LeBron played. I think they sat everybody. Once they locked the 6th spot, I think they sat.
So
Yeah, you forget at first they was like they wasn't even finna make the playoffs and they didn't climb back into the 6th spot.
They was in 15th.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like last in the West. The boys came back. LeBron said, you got me fucked up, son.
Yeah, especially when the Kings, he like, fuck that. The Kings ain't winning. I don't even care if the Lakers don't win, as long as the Kings don't win.
Hang on. So you guys are in the 7th spot right now. There's still
Are they
how many games are there left?
So who the fuck won? Because they won last night.
There's still, I think, 6 games left. If I'm
Okay.
counting this correctly, there's 6 games left. You're in 7th place, but you're tied with the Pelicans. Minnesota's 1 game back. So you're basically fighting to stay out of the fucking play-in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but even if you go into the play-in, who are you really afraid of? Are you afraid of the Thunder?
Nope. We ain't
Are
afraid
you
of
afraid?
nobody.
Are you afraid of the Timberwolves?
We ain't afraid of nobody.
Like, are you really afraid of the Pelicans too? Like,
Nope.
so
Nobody pumps fear. You forget Mamba runs through the locker room, even though he's shitty, he still runs through the locker room.
Look, you talking to a Laker fan. Can I be a unbiased party now?
yes, go ahead.
If they play the Pelicans, they're gonna fuck around and lose. That's some real shit. They fuck around. They might fuck around and lose to the Timberwolves too. Because they don't match up well. Even though Rudy Gobert sucked, they don't match up well against them now. Rudy Gobert and Cat probably just came back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he just came back.
So yeah, you don't match up well with them. They big. You see what I'm saying? Cat can stay around the 3-point line.
You better hope you play the Thunder and that's it.
We ain't worried about none of them teams, man.
Look, I feel you. The Lakers low key got to be at 6 to play the fucking Clippers. That's the only way the Lakers will make a nice run. They got
Well, if the Lakers lose, they're losing to the Clippers right now. So that's what I'm saying. They're going to put the Clippers in a pretty good spot if the Lakers lose today. Let's see. So Milwaukee's already clinched the number 1 seed for the East. So it's Milwaukee, it's the Celtics, 76ers, Cavaliers, Knicks, Nets, the Heat at 7. You guys are also at 7.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the Hawks, Raptors, and Bulls for the play-in spot.
And that's why the Heat still made it. That's why I said that's cool.
and then the Western Conference, you got the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, the Kings, the Suns, the Warriors at 5, the Clippers at 6.
Oh, Bron played. Bron playing.
Lakers at 7, Pelicans at 8, Timberwolves at 9, Oklahoma City at 10. And then the Dallas Mavericks are just peeking outside.
There it is. LeBron only played 14 minutes. That makes sense. It's halftime. LeBron only played 14 minutes. He's there. AD only played 16. These boys barely played.
Yeah.
It's halftime. They barely played, and they down 19.
He's just playing. This is a practice game for him.
Yeah, they barely played. Who's on the Clippers that played? Because I know Paul George out. Russ going off right now, low key. Kawhi and West.
But Kay, as an unbiased opinion, should the Lakers actually be scared to play the Kings?
No.
No?
No, they shouldn't. But at the same time, they should, because you can't depend on AD. That's the only reason why they'll lose, because Sabonis will win that.
Isn't AD out? Didn't he roll his ankle a couple of nights ago?
Yeah, but he came back. He back right now. He playing right now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Playing right now, but
I was saying, like every time I check on that dude, he's hurt again.
You can't depend on him. But if AD be like on some fuck it, I'm gonna just try to tough it out and play like he actually like, you know what, I'm a superstar, and he plays like that, Sabonis gonna be outmatched and he gonna get dogged out, and y'all gonna get smacked up. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep for sure. Like it'd be like that, like real deal, like that.
Damn.
And that's like I said, it's depending on AD, because De'Aaron Fox, I say in that series, De'Aaron Fox will average like 27 to 30.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna win no shit, because LeBron gonna average 34.
Sabonis will at minimum average 20-10.
Yeah, but here's the thing: when you got AD averaging 30 and 10, like I said, if AD plays like a superstar. Both LeBron and AD just swept out your 2 best players. So you would need Malik Monk to average 20, which he's streaky. He's streaky though. He'll go off and then maybe not.
That's fair. That's fair.
But Austin Reeves been playing consistently, so you got to give him his credit. And then you got D'Angelo Russell. That is the X factor for the Lakers, and y'all will lose right there, because all he got to do is average 20 points and y'all fucking lost. Because that takes away 2 of y'all players. And then
I mean, you're not even considering Kevin Huerter, guy who has the highest 3-point average in the league. Y'all not thinking about him. Nobody's thinking about it. You're only thinking about Sabonis.
Let me explain to you about the Red Rocket, because I'm well aware about the Red Rocket, bro.
You're also like Keegan Murray as well. He just broke the rookie record for threes.
Look,
and added to it with over 200. The team has sharpshooters, and they have Sabonis inside who can muscle up with the best down low. I think he can take AD, honestly.
In the
To be
post,
completely honest with you, I think he can take AD. I think the hopes and dreams of hoping that AD is going to be anything elite is long gone.
let me ask you a question. Nah, now you're tripping. You're smoking dust a little bit.
I might be, but I'm just saying, like, those days are like, I don't believe we're ever going to see those days again.
Let's cut to when you're running down the street and the only person can get you out of Debo's chicken coop is your mom. Like, that's kind of what we need to cut to at this point, because you're giving me those vibes. You're giving me those vibes. You keep forgetting the other person on the other team is LeBron fucking James, bro. Like, at the end of the goddamn day, like I really don't need to go rest the rest of the team. LeBron James, like, bro. The
I
King.
mean, yeah. Look, that's a fair point.
Y'all will have the advantage because Mike Brown knows LeBron in and out. He knows LeBron. He knows him. So that will be the advantage.
I think it's going to come down to the coaching.
Schematics. But here's the issue, though. Y'all would, I promise you, Darvin Ham. Yeah, his name, Darvin Ham. He is a defensive coach. He was a key factor to that defense of Milwaukee when they won. So you got to give him credit, too, if you're going to say coaching. Mike Brown's a hell of a coach, and he had y'all in a great position. But that's why I keep saying you got to get an edge a little bit to the Lakers because you got experience and you got youth versus youth. Sabonis will muscle AD in the paint. I fully agree with you on that. But if AD go by that three-point line, Sabonis can't do shit but fucking get a goddamn flag. Or flag. Get a goddamn flag because at that point, my boy is going to say, oh, fucking lay. That's all he got. Because he can't stay. He got the speed to stay with AD.
Yeah, that's fine. I would rather AB just take all of his shots from three than posting up on the inside because I know percentage-wise.
Blow by. Catch out. You could be at the high post, still go right by him. AD got way more moves than Sabonis, bro. I'm trying. You got to give a man some credit. The man really be.
I understand. Like when healthy and he's actually playing well, like yeah, he can be great, but he has not hit that level yet.
Bro, this season, AD hit 55. This season. He hit 55 this season. So if you catch a game like that with AD just go off. That's why I say if he hit superstar mode or in the sense for lack of a better term, y'all can't fuck with them. Like that's just what it is. And that's why I say AD and D'Angelo Russell are the key factors because LeBron gonna cancel out y'all players. He gonna cancel out a few of y'all players by himself. He gonna cancel out De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox gonna go off, but LeBron gonna cancel his production. So no matter
the way it kind of looks right now is the first round, like after the play-in. Let's just say the play-in happens and it stands the way it is, and the Lakers and the Pelicans are in, right?
Mm.
The Lakers would play the Grizzlies first.
And who would they
and then the Kings would play the Clippers, or if, depending on how things go, if the Warriors drop, it could be a Sacramento Warriors matchup.
The Warriors are going to put y'all before y'all get to us.
Hold on. The Warriors, other Clippers might put them out. Them y'all two options, it's over. Kawhi ain't playing with y'all, bro.
I don't know.
Him and Nick Batum. Nate Batum, I mean.
The Kings have owned the Clippers all year, or what do you mean?
Yeah, in the regular season. That shit don't matter when you've been in and out. You have players in and out hurt. You didn't have Russell Westbrook. Now you got him. You didn't have Paul George.
Westbrook's not going to matter.
Man, you smoking dust some more. I'm telling you, he going to be ready.
Westbrook's not going to matter. He didn't do a goddamn thing with the Lakers. He didn't do – no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Hey, one question. Is your wife right there?
No.
I was going to ask her to videotape you running down the street.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the way I've been seeing it. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, look, I'm telling you how I hear it. You sound like that to me right now, and it's like, look, it should be big because I'm defending the fucking Lakers right now. Like, that should be big. I'm defending.
I was like, Matt's just chilling. He's like, I don't have to say a word.
Yeah, y'all not gonna make it to see the Lakers if y'all got to play either one of them.
Yeah, y'all Steph on some.
If y'all play the Warriors, y'all definitely not finna beat the Warriors.
Steph on some other shit, bro. All that 3-point shit, I think y'all got. Steph on some other shit.
They finna dog walk y'all to playoffs.
You seen Steph this year, man?
So what would the Kings have to do to basically earn y'all's respect?
They have my respect. Now I don't know about Matt Six because he just said fuck y'all. They have my respect. They ain't
got to do shit to earn my respect. They'll never have it.
See what I'm saying? See,
That's a rivalry thing. Yeah, I understand it. Yeah, I get it.
Kings have my respect. The problem is we live in reality, and y'all aren't proven. Y'all play really well in regular season, but y'all aren't proven yet. And if you match up against the former fucking champions, like the defending champions, or one of the fucking best defensive teams in the league, bro, you gonna lose, dog. Like you gotta play them 7 games. It's not like it's just like a one and done, and then you gotta fly to fucking Denver. Like, y'all gotta play them boys 7 games potentially. And I don't know if that's gonna work in y'all favor, fam. Y'all gonna stand. It ain't like y'all gonna get jet lag. Y'all riding the bus. Real shit. You're gonna be in California either game.
I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of think.
So it ain't gonna be fatigue. It ain't gonna be jet lag. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. Y'all just gonna get y'all natural ass whooped. And you better hope it ain't the fucking Warriors, because y'all for damn sure riding the bus. Y'all for damn sure riding the bus.
A part of me thinks, though, that I feel like you're underestimating him, to be honest.
Bro, Stephen Curry. I'm sorry.
We're just living in reality.
Wardell, Stephen
right.
Curry is on some other shit right now, bro.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not over here saying that the Kings are gonna like be the NBA champions or anything like that, but at least out of the first round.
Nah,
bro.
At least.
I need you to go look. When we get off the show, I need you to go look at Steph's 2022, 2023 stats. Stats and fucking goddamn highlight tape. Check both. His stats for the year and his highlight tape for the year. Check them both out. Steph is on some other shit this year, bro. I promise you. The Warriors have been losing on the road like a motherfucker. That's kind of reflective of their shit. But they've been at home. They've been beating ass.
But that's the problem. If they're playing the Kings have home court advantage.
Bro, and they're in Sacramento. There's
Doesn't
no
matter. They can't win on the road. They haven't been able to win on the road, especially against the Kings during the regular season.
I feel like you sound like a Packer fan right now, bro.
I'm just giving you the reality of what has already happened.
In the regular season, when you go to playoffs, that's a whole nother ball game, bro.
So the Warriors are just going to magically know how to win on the road again?
Steph has 4 fucking rings. They already know how to win on the road, bro. Like, they already know. Like,
they haven't figured it out at all this year. Have you seen their records on the road?
They didn't have fucking goddamn Wiggins for like almost 30 games.
He's going to be back pretty soon as far as
I don't know.
He's gonna be back
I swear he's down here going in. He going in. He might be. But anyway. They didn't have Wiggins. They didn't have Wiggins for like 30 games, bro. That's a key piece of their fucking shit. So I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, dog, them boys, y'all play them, it's gonna get rough because they just won. They basically got the same team. Playoffs is a whole nother factor. Like, it's more like when you lose to a team in the regular season, you're like, all right, we'll play another game. As long as we beat these teams, we can lose. We ain't worry about that shit. All right, well, we lost. All right, next game. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the regular, they got 82 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have I feel like 35 games is like autopilot for them. They can autopilot the 35 games. And then
is that good, huh? Or is it because the experience is that high?
The experience, the system, and fucking Steph, bro. Like, you really got to see what Steph has been doing this year. He is on some other shit. Like, Steph is out there on some, I know I'm the motherfucking shit. Like, I feel like he knew he was the shit, but it's more like, I'm letting you know I know I'm the shit. And he playing that way. Like, Steph is on some other shit this year, bro. Like, that's why it's real grim, bro. If y'all get either two of those teams, it's grim. Y'all kind of got to get somebody else that'll give y'all a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? To get out of the first round.
Then who would it have to be?
Somebody that's not a Californian team, bro.
Well, that's really. I mean, then we would have to what? Hope that
you get shit.
Hope that New Orleans Timberwolves or Oklahoma City somehow take the number 6 spot.
No, you gotta hope everybody slide down and the Lakers end up at 8. You gotta hope the Lakers end up at 8. Lakers end up at 8. That means everybody slide down.
Possible.
That's the only way y'all. And who would that make you? Who would that line y'all up with?
So if the Lakers drop down to 8,
Clippers would be 7.
I mean, we would still it would still be the Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers.
The Lakers are not it's 3 versus 6. The way it is right now is the Clippers. So if you're saying they can't beat a California team, meaning the Warriors, the Clippers, or the Lakers, that would mean somebody, whether it be the Pelicans, the Timberwolves, or the Thunder, or maybe even the Suns, if some sort of way they have a bad losing streak at the end of the season.
The West is crazy, bro.
Because everybody, the Nuggets are locked in, the Grizzlies are locked in. I think the Kings are locked in. Yeah, no, they're locked into 3. So 4 all the way down is still technically up in the air.
Hey, look, man. It's tough. Hopefully y'all catch a groove and y'all do something. Like I said, y'all earn my respect because since I've been out here, Sacramento was a laughing stock. And anytime I wanted to go to a game for cheap, I was going to Sacramento.
You can still go for cheap.
Probably could, and it'd still be loud as fuck in there. They got a good fan base, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them that. Where'd that go? There it is.
Ain't the goddamn thing to do, sir.
But so then I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, we can talk about that all day long. But in reality, none of those teams are beating either Milwaukee, the Celtics, or the Sixers.
That's not true. Which teams are you speaking on? Because the Lakers could beat Boston for sure.
No.
Are you going based off of where they at ranked, or are you going off team strength?
I'm going off just overall team strength and everything. I don't think the Lakers can beat the Celtics in a 4-game series or in a 7-game series.
Shit. Which one of them stopping LeBron? That was my first question.
That's always the question of who's going to stop LeBron. That's fine. LeBron's going to get. Here's the problem. LeBron's going to get his points. That's fine. It just matters what everybody else does. If nobody else does shit and LeBron's carrying the team again, they're going to fucking lose. That's been the case the entire year. That's fine. Oh, if LeBron goes off, that's fine. If LeBron gets his points, that's fine. But if nobody else is doing shit, guess what? LeBron's not going to score all of the Lakers' points all by himself.
You forgot LeBron hurt his foot. The team carried them to that spot they're in right now. So that's not true. After that trade, the team carried them because LeBron was out most of those games. They in this position right now because of the team.
Well, you gotta hope that stays the case throughout the whole thing.
Shit, it damn sure look like it. Look where they at.
I think when you're looking at role pieces, if you take LeBron out of the whole picture, I think the Kings have an overall better team than the Lakers do.
I don't know.
Honestly, I think overall, because I even think Sabonis and AD, that's an even matchup.
Shit.
That's an even matchup.
AD at his best getting 56 to 60 points. Sabonis at his best getting 35.
That's fine, but he did everything else in the process, rebounding and assists as well. I don't see AD putting up any assist numbers.
Man, you crazy? Are you crazy?
Give me AD's stats. I want to see his shit.
I see Quasi.
Because I'm this whole idea, because you're forgetting the fact that people are literally now looking at Domantas Sabonis as a possible MVP candidate. And you're talking about AD, a guy who can never stay healthy. There's no what ifs. He can never stay healthy.
This is the first time
Thinking
Sabonis,
that he's going to be able to handle Domantas Sabonis, that's absurd.
bro.
That's outrageous to think that's even a possibility. Honestly, that's not even like coming from bias. That's actually looking at the play to actually think that AD is going to be able to handle Domantas Sabonis, even provingly throughout the season that's not been the case. It's absurd to think that just in the playoffs, it's automatically just going to change. No, the season is a good indication on what you're bringing into the playoffs. Those years that LeBron and stuff like that, the team was actually good and stuff like that around him, and that's why they got to where they went. This team is not that type of team. This is another team that LeBron has to carry, and I don't trust at all. We're talking about AD as if it's a guarantee. That's a complete what if. He is more 90% to not participate in the entire series than he is participating in the entire series.
Yeah, he averages this year. He averages 2.6 assists per game.
Yep,
that's nothing.
You're right. He ain't played that much. I agree with you mostly because, like I said, I agree with you mostly. But you saying I'm saying AD at his best and Sabonis at his best.
Sabonis is better. Sabonis at his best, and AD has again. AD can have the points.
He's been in the
but
league.
Sabonis is going to have the rebounds and assist categories.
Bro, Sabonis has been in the league a long time, bro. This is his first year.
Sabonis has only been in the league for like 5-6 years, same amount of time as De'Aaron Fox has.
Bro,
he hasn't been in the league like as long as AD has.
It made it seem like he just said 2 or 3 years, bro. Like
AD's been in the league already a decade.
Bro, I agree with you. So AD has 4 more years of experience than Sabonis. So let's go. The 4 years he was in fucking the Pelicans.
But we're sitting here
2 of those years.
But you're acting like Sabonis is like the first year. Oh, like this is the first time we're talking about Sabonis. Sabonis is a multi-time All-Star. This is not the first time he's made the All-Star. Like he's an actual legit player in the NBA that his whole time that he's been there, from OKC to Indiana to where he is now in Sacramento, he's always been a top-tier player.
No, he has been a good player. He has not been a top tier player.
He's been a double-double, almost triple-double machine.
Put that as a poll on Twitter and see how much somebody ride with you. Go his whole career for career. Don't say nothing about this year. Just say career for career. Who would you take? And I promise you, it's going to get flooded with Anthony Davis. Like, Anthony Davis literally had to carry the Pelicans before he fucking slid and went to the Lakers. He literally carried them boys. Like, he carried them. AD was an MVP candidate by himself. He had nobody in New Orleans. Sabonis has never been in that situation. Never.
Yes.
Sabonis has never been that guy like that, like AD has. Like, this is crazy that we're even conversing about this like this.
No. I think right now the way it's saying, yeah, you can talk about the career stats all you want. I'm talking about right now.
Right now,
I don't think right now it can happen.
I
don't trust AD to be there.
You have the nod on the regular season, but when it comes to playoffs, he has not proven. AD has a ring already. Like, he has a ring. Whatever you want.
It was a shortened season.
He has a ring. Sabonis has nothing. He don't even have a Western Conference ring. He don't have an Eastern
It took how long for him? It took a whole lot longer than Sabonis has been in the league so far for AD to get that ring. So remember that.
To the playoffs.
There's still time for Sabonis, who's only been in the league again 5-6 years, compared to AD's decade. If you give Sabonis, if we talk about him in another 5-6 years, and it's like the same thing, hasn't had a chip and hasn't, first round and bounce and all that kind of other, that's a different story. But the projection of the stats and everything that he's done right now and what he has meant to that Kings team, him and De'Aaron Fox have been the major driving forces behind the turnaround of that team, as well as Mike Brown being the head coach.
He ain't been there that long.
But Domantas Sabonis is like I'm telling you right now, if you were to ask me right now, who would I rather have, Anthony Davis or Domantas Sabonis? No question, without hesitation, it would be Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, I know. But
So,
that's fine. Because
They
it's
said
something-
so the season ends on this Sunday.
This Sunday,
This Sunday, the season ends. So the matchup looked like it's going to be like this: Lakers, Grizzlies, the Warriors, Kings, Clippers, Suns, Wolves, Nuggets, Heat, Celtics, the Nets, 76ers, the Knicks, the Cavs, Raptors and Bucks, and Raptors and Bucks. That's how it looked like the playoffs are going down with the season ending Sunday. So it's pretty much, set. So
I like those matchups, to be honest.
that's
That actually shapes up to be a pretty interesting NBA playoffs. I mean, Kings fans, honestly, they're just happy that they made the playoffs. It's been 16 years. And it's a possibility for them to be a 50-win team. They're at 48 right now. So, I mean, you talk about a turnaround. How many more? Okay, so it ends Sunday. So what is that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 4 more games.
Mm-hmm. But not every team gonna have 4 games. I mean, some gonna finish before others.
That's also true.
So that's why they said it's pretty much, that's what it's looking like for the playoffs. So y'all look like y'all
So
playing
you guys would just escape the play-in at 7. Because the play-in is 8, 9, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you would
And
just escape that.
we was 15th. We was damn near. We was at the bottom.
You were.
Yep.
It was very bad for a while there. I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, when I look at the West and I look at the East, I mean, yeah, the West looks, like interesting matchups and stuff like that, but I still don't think. I think whoever wins the East this year wins the NBA title. And that might be Giannis again. Like, honestly, y'all, you really think the Lakers can beat Giannis and the Bucks?
Hey, anybody can be beaten on any given day.
That tells me no. that almost 60 wins. Giannis is on an MVP level. I mean, Donovan Mitchell on the Cavaliers, though. Didn't he just have 4 games in a row with 40 points?
I think so. I don't even know.
He might be scary to deal with in the East, to be honest. Right at that 4 spot. Look at the Knicks at 5. Damn. Okay, Miami Heat's chances. The way it looks, you guys would be playing the Boston Celtics.
Hey, we probably. Hey, look. To be honest with you, the way we play real, scrappy and defensive, like we have people in and out the lineup, so we have to see. Like we have to see. If I had to put a percentage on it, I'll say 82%. Right now that we gonna win. It's gonna go 7. It's gonna be hard because they gonna for sure win in Boston first. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna say the Heat in 7
Yeah.
against the Celtics.
Yeah.
Tough.
That seeding
Like real shit looking at it, Match 6. Like real shit looking at it. Lakers against the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's 5-1.
5-1.
I said that. That's 5-1. Easy. 5-1 Lakers.
5-1. Can you even do that?
I mean, not 5-1, 4-1. It's
4-1. Gentlemen sweep?
Yeah, so what?
Think so.
Yeah. Grizzlies gonna win the first game at home, and then it's over with from that.
Damn.
In that moment.
Sometimes I should know. Sometimes, honestly, I should know better than. Damn.
I tell you that shit every night. Be like Orioles P went down. Like god damn. But I'm surprised they didn't set the alarm off on the car. That'd be the next thing that'd be going on.
I mean, Kay, as much shit as again you and I and Mad Sticks and that we have called correctly on this show, you would think that we would stop disagreeing with each other at some point, but that's just never happened. Our fandom for our teams and our egos don't let it happen.
Nah, we just, hey, you gotta believe in your team.
You don't believe in the Cowboys.
That ain't my team.
But when they win, oh yeah, on social media, we the boys,
but
huh?
when they win, we friends again. I'll talk again, like on Friday.
Oh
yeah, me and the Cowboys, we got a love-hate relationship.
Are you okay with Aaron Rodgers on the Jets?
I mean,
you gotta take that devil Ricky Bobby. That's the one you better take. Ain't nobody else.
I ain't like really been following. Is that where he went?
That's where he want to go. He announced that he want to.
Okay, that's where he want to go. Okay.
Trade and
the Packers trying to ask for too much, even though everybody know that the Packers don't want him and he don't want to be there. So it's like, we're not finna give you no first rounder for Aaron Rodgers. We know none of y'all want like at this point. We all gonna wait it out. You gotta pay him $60 million if you keep on the roster closer to when the season start approaching. When they gotta do OTA, they got. I think it was like $40 or $60 million. They gotta pay that man if he end up showing the training camp. So all right, keep on the roster.
Y'all think Henry gonna end up on the Cowboys?
Derrick Henry?
Yeah, that's been the word lately. That's the landing spot.
Was he a free agent or something?
I think so, or I think they're like.
He asked for a trade or something. I ain't heard the Derrick Henry situation.
I've heard whispers or like the rumor mills and stuff like that talking about him possibly traded from the Titans, and like you said, going to possibly the Cowboys. When I saw the Cowboys, I was like, if Derrick Henry goes to the Cowboys,
he gonna be mad as fuck. He gonna be mad as fuck. That's all that's gonna happen.
Because that's an upgrade in the offensive line.
Derrick Henry?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys offensive line as a whole is better than the Tennessee Titans offensive line. So you're already giving.
That's debatable.
You're already giving
that's debatable.
2000 King an upgrade in the offensive line.
That's debatable.
He just had over 1,500 yards last season.
That's what makes that debatable to me. That's debatable. I don't know if the doggone Cowboys offensive line is just better than the Dolphins. Like,
I think so.
consistently hit over 1,000 yards. The man almost had 2,000
And
yards.
that's hard for me to say because I hate the team, but
Yeah,
that like in reality that is
what gives them the nod? What
they
what
have
was done to makes you think the
on
offensive
their offensive line. They have the left guard. No, who's it? Martin. Did Martin retire?
Martin, yeah.
Or is he still there?
No, he's still there.
Zach Martin. Okay,
Hold on.
he's the top rank at his position. The left tackle.
What's that fool name?
For the Williams.
Taylor Lewan is a very good one, so that's one.
Well, Taylor Lewan is good, but he's still under. God damn it! Is it Williams? Is that what that's name?
He's still under what?
Or is it Lyle Collins?
Well, Lyle Collins is an offensive line on the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's Collins.
He dipped out, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he dipped. I think Lyle Collins is gone.
That's actually true.
So
Zach Martin is still on the.
Tyron Smith.
There we go, Tyron Smith.
Look, bro, y'all gonna make me look up the damn Titans offensive line. I'm my fucking.
They only got Taylor Lewan.
What the fuck is you doing? How are you going to all these people now? My phone is gonna lose its fucking mind if I search this. If I search the Titans offensive line, but the algorithm gonna be fucked up. But I will say this.
They only got Taylor Lewan. That's it.
That's all I can remember right now because I don't know shit about the Titans. I do know this. Derrick Henry has ran for a shitload of yards. And we ain't heard about fucking goddamn Ryan Tannehill getting killed in the backfield. We actually have seen him get contracts for being able to throw the ball. If the Titans offensive line was that so goddamn trash, none of that would be happening. Like, we all know Ryan Tannehill suck ass.
Well, I just look at it if Derrick Henry went to the Cowboys, we know Derrick Henry is a workhorse. And they have Pollard to switch it up and give him a breather. That's just going to take a lot more off of Dakota's shoulders to have to be able to do something, which it has always been the case. Dak Prescott has only been good or only been successful when the run game was really good. He's like another Baker Mayfield. He's just a little bit better.
That you can literally say that about almost every quarterback. I was going to say almost every quarterback. Dak sucks, bro.
Well,
what they get that Dak sucks, bro. Like, simple and plain.
He's better than your background.
My background hasn't had as much help as Dak had.
That's such a lie.
That's not a lie. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm trying to figure it out. Like his best receivers was two injured motherfuckers. Like Jarvis Landry gets injured all the fucking time.
If y'all go,
that was his best two receivers. After that, he didn't have Cooper when he got to the Rams. He did not have DJ. Suck. I'm gonna be honest with you. I played him. I didn't play him. I watched them play for 2 years, twice a year. The Bucks played him twice a year. I watched him. He's not that good, bro. He's not that good, bro. Like, come on now. He didn't have that much. He didn't have any weapons. It's like, come on.
How much faith do you really have in him?
I have a good amount of faith in Baker. What are you talking about? Like, I ain't putting that up to spite you. I really believe.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Say what?
Scale of 1 to 10.
What do you mean? What you want me to say? Like, you want me to say 10? No, I'll have 10 in Brady.
No, like you're honestly, like your honest scale.
My honest scale right now, I gotta see what my man did, but based off of last season, he gave me about like a 7.5, 8. Honestly.
Okay.
Because, like I said, what he brings to the table, if we make the right plays to get offensive linemen, like, ain't no quarterback was going to survive behind the offensive line we had last year. We had a big ass hole. Like, every D tackle in the league, was in the position that we had the big gaping hole, bro. That's what they all played at. Like
A big asshole.
Cam Hayward. We like everybody, doggone, what's my boy name? For the Saints. I like him, but I hate that he on the Saints. God damn, what's my boy name? He the defensive captain. Big dude. Play D-line. Cam Jordan.
Well, yeah.
So
He kills y'all every year.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's where his position was, right where the hole was. So that's what I'm saying. It's like
phrasing.
Man.
Man.
I should do it. I should go, but no, I'm gonna let it go.
Well, you're gonna say something about how my team can't figure out who the fuck they want a quarterback?
I was gonna triple, quadruple down on all of that. He was gonna have his finger was gonna break on that phasing button. Oh, yes, sir. I was gonna do
the 49er fan base is schizophrenic right now. They have no idea what they want, nor do they really actually know what the fuck is going on.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them.
Thank you.
Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
No, you can't, coach. You got a quarter of them going, oh, it's gonna be Brock Purdy. Then you have another quarter of them going, it's gonna be Trey Lance. Then you have another quarter of them, for some reason, is thinking Sam Darnold is going to be the starting quarterback. And then you have another quarter of them who think somehow, some way, we're going to be able to trade for Lamar Jackson. And then some, I know that's a quarter, but I'm just going to say a little sliver wants to somehow bring Aaron Rodgers to the 49ers. And I mean, that would be like an ultimate KD moment, wouldn't it? Going to a team that you couldn't beat. And then he's going to end up fucking it up for us. And then all of a sudden, we're going to have a hard time beating Jordan Love and the goddamn Packers for some reason. That's what's going to end up happening.
So you think they're going to be in a position to go to the playoffs?
Who?
The Packers.
With Jordan Love?
Playoffs? Don't talk
Yeah,
about
exactly. Like
playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
Allen's all gone. They number one receiver is the third stringer. Real life. Allen Lazard gone. Allen Lazard was the second stringer.
Gone with Aaron Rodgers.
Like, come on, like.
Why does Aaron Rodgers keep asking for Randall Cobb to be on his team?
I think it's his best football friend.
I mean, I guess, but at some point you gotta like.
Well, I mean, it's up to Randall to hang up his own goddamn cleats now.
Well, I'm not saying you have to like.
Oh, he old as shit. He need to hang him up.
No, he did. Yeah, I agree.
It's that moment. Is you're not even effective no more. Your whole thing was you had twitchy speed. He ain't even got that no more. Now you're just a regular ass receiver.
No. It has been bad.
Yeah, and then you get hurt after a few games. It's like it's time to hang him up, my boy. You could just coach. Be like my boy Antoine Randall.
Get out.
No, he coaching.
No, well, you can go do that. Yeah.
Yeah, he coaching.
It's not like that hasn't happened before.
I mean, it's a lot of players coaching right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I just think that, I feel like right now, back to the original point, I think Match 6 right now, I feel like you need to go ahead and hit your horse to the doggone Jets. Because even with the Cowboys get the Derrick Henry, all y'all gonna do is be mad at fuck. Because y'all gonna have to trade a lot to get him.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna trade a lot?
They'll give up something, yeah.
Y'all gonna lose defensive assets because they're gonna take defensive players and the picks. So y'all ain't gonna be able to build on what y'all got. So whatever y'all,
They're gonna get Vander Esch. They're gonna get Thad Castle. They're not getting Micah.
Oh hell no, no, they're not getting Micah.
They might fuck around and try to get Diggs.
I mean, the dude gets burnt crisp toast all the fucking time.
Stats.
The only reason why he gets those stats is by law of fucking numbers, is because people like going his way because they know that they can burn him deep.
I guess.
Eventually, you're gonna get stats when people constantly throw your fucking way because they're not scared of you at all.
I ain't
At
saying
all.
sister. I was just saying that 1 year, Morley.
Another thing, like, yeah, he had 10 interceptions, but how many fucking times did he give up touchdowns? Just about as many as that.
Hey, I agree with you. My background was this.
Trayvon Diggs had the equivalency of a DB of Jameis Winston having the 30 for 30.
I feel you, but I don't know if you remember this beautiful depiction of the 16th Chapel. Oh, let me see if I can find it real quick.
The 16th Chapel. Why? When did you have anything about the 16th Chapel?
I didn't show you the picture of the 16th Chapel. I thought I showed
have you ever shown that?
Like, I had it as my background. I'm almost certain I did.
No, you have not.
I'm almost certain.
Unless your and I definition of the 16th Chapel are very different.
I mean, pretty sure it's the same. I thought it would be the same. I don't know how different it would be.
Well, do you have it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it right now. Here it is, right here.
I mean, anything can be better than what I'm fucking seeing right now. Okay, see, again, the definitions are very...
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Different of what the Sistine Chapel is.
I'm pretty sure it's the same. Like, I'm almost certain it's the same picture. Like, that's what Michelangelo painted.
I don't think
he did. That's Michelangelo painting right now. What are you talking about?
I get what you're doing. I get what you're doing.
I mean, it's pretty,
and it's also proving my point that losing Trayvon Diggs wouldn't necessarily hurt you. You might be able that actually might be a steal thing to where you get Derrick Henry and lose Trayvon Diggs in the process.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go to the Titans and just fucking stink it up.
Round picks.
And y'all are gonna win that trade.
5 first-round picks, 10 first. Give me the rest of y'all draft until Jerry dies. That's what the fuck.
I think that would be best case, because look at it this way: the Cowboys would give up Trayvon Diggs, possibly at the highest a second rounder, and maybe a 4th and a 5th for Derrick Henry.
That's the 16th chapter. I don't care what you say, guys.
So then you basically give up Trayvon Diggs, and like I said, he's going to stink it up. So that was basically, you're just giving up a player for player type of situation, fill the roster spots.
No, it wouldn't. It's not a player for player situation. Derrick Henry had,
and then the Titans just get a second and a 4th rounder.
You seriously?
I think the Cowboys win that trade, honestly.
This man says 2nd and a 4th for Derrick Henry, bro. You're gonna have to. No.
And the reason why I say a 2nd and the 4th is because of the fact that Trayvon Diggs is in the mix of this trade. We understand. We understand what Trayvon Diggs is. They look at Trayvon Diggs like, oh my god,
they're not plus caliber. Even into media's eyes, they're not even close caliber players.
No, that's what I'm telling you. I understand. I agree with you. But the talking heads on the screen and stuff like that, and all the fucking coaches and scouts for some reason, think Trayvon Diggs is somewhere in the upper echelon, possibly top 5 of DBs in the league. Which is an outright fucking lie. That's why I'm saying you could basically steal Derrick Henry for a player who is talked into a hype train that he cannot live up to.
Not for no 2nd or no damn 4th. Ain't no
and a 2nd and a 4th. You keep your first.
What the fuck? Is this man really smoking angel dust, bro? Yo,
How is that so difficult? Matchsticks. Would you be mad at that?
I'm confused.
They gonna give up higher than a second or a fourth, though.
Bro,
What do you think they would have to give up?
Like, hey, look, my man gonna look at that trade like you're crazy.
No, like real shit though. What do you
They gonna
think
give up a first for him.
You have to give a what?
They gonna have to give up at least a first for him, a first with some other players.
You think so?
For Derrick Henry, yeah.
Bro, you're quasi, man.
You honestly think that they're going to give up a first? I understand it's Derrick Henry, but you got to look at how they look at it when you talk about the longevity of
Jerry
backs.
Jones is desperate for a championship. Jerry Jones will give up the house for a good running back. That thing, you know.
The man had over 2,000 yards, bro. He was inches from breaking the damn record, dog. Trayvon Diggs was 4 picks off from the record. Like, that's big. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to do to get the record, bro. Derrick Henry literally could have got a first down and had the record.
I mean,
that's way easier than 4 picks, bro.
So you think they're going to have to give up a first rounder, but do you think you keep Trayvon Diggs, or is he one of the pieces you move?
Multiple
give
first
up
rounders.
Trayvon Diggs, you're gonna probably give up a receiver. They're gonna pick up somebody like they're gonna pick up another, they'll pick up a cheaper receiver.
2 players plus a first round pick?
Bro, Derrick Henry, it changes games.
They'll give up like Gallup.
Oh man. You know what?
They'll give up Gallup and pick up what's the cat from
Gallup and Diggs and a first rounder for Derrick Henry?
Maybe 2.
2
what's the cat from that's free agent from Tampa that they've been looking at, the receiver. Who y'all receivers over at Tampa last year?
No.
Yeah, we picked up Russell Gage, but I think he's still there.
Not him.
Oh, Scotty Miller. Miller.
Black dude. Why I don't know. I can't think of his name. He only played like 1 year. I think he only played the 1 year.
Julio, Russell Gage.
Yeah, Julio.
Julio Jones?
They've been talking about picking up Julio, yeah.
Hey, I love you, Julio, but I'm going to fuck with you.
I can see them getting rid of like Gallup, getting rid of some money. Julio going to be cheaper than Gallup.
No, yeah.
You don't think so?
No, you're right. You're probably right.
Nah, he gonna be cheaper. He gonna be cheaper. He gonna be cheaper than
So that's going. They got
Michael Gallup will play way more games than Julio. So I mean, they basically cost the same.
They gave up Zeke, so that freed up some money. So
I mean, we kind of saw that coming. We kind of knew that they weren't going to bring him back. I mean, we were saying that they should have traded him so that they could have at least gotten some draft capital.
They wasn't getting shit for Zeke.
They gave him away for free, essentially.
They were trying to get like a 9th round draft pick for Zeke.
Zeke needs to stop playing. Just come on to Tampa. Stop playing. Come on.
I think somewhere Zeke can be good. Zeke can be good somewhere, but it just, I think we said it before. I don't think he just didn't want to be there no more.
He definitely didn't want to be there no more.
So hey, he didn't want to be in Dallas anymore?
I want Zeke to be and come to Tampa because of fresh start and he'll play Dallas, but for real, he need to go to Cincinnati.
Zeke to Cincinnati. Joe Mixon and Ezekiel Elliott.
Back to Ohio, Zeke could go fucking crazy. Zeke the man in Ohio, bro. Zeke could go crazy and he'll fuck around, get his vibe back, getting him a 15 back, and that boy will go out there and fucking get 1,500 rushing yards. Behind Joe Burrow? Shit.
Zeke and Joe Mixon? Interesting.
Joe Mixon going to jail. You are crazy. Yo, I never want to see nothing like that by no black.
Hold on. I completely forgot about that. Hold on. Wait.
Hey, my boy going to jail. Hey, look, Look, you know he going to jail. Ain't nobody said shit. He going to jail, man. Yo, my boys, hey, everybody like, yeah, we don't know what's going on with the running back situation. But I mean, they got T. Higgins and fucking Jamar Chase and fucking and Boyd, Tyler Boyd. They got them receivers now. That's how they talk about Cincinnati offense. Like,
Samaje Perine wasn't bad in Mixon's absence last year. So Zeke and Perine. It would almost be like Zeke and Pollard, like almost a mirror image. Perine and Pollard have like the same style of game.
I think Perine more of a tank than Pollard. Pollard more of a. They do play the same way. I'm not denying it, but I'm saying as far as like the finishing, like the little nuances that's different between them.
Mm-hmm.
Pollard's more of a shifty guy. You know what I mean? That's why he's able to play like kick return and shit like that. Perine's more of a give me on the 1 yard line, tank it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think those are the differences, but they play the same. They both can catch out the backfield really well. You both can use them in multiple facets and shit. But I just think Perine's more of a tank type shit. That's just mentality morally because they about the same body type. I think he just probably grew up and trying to be more of a tank, and then Pollard's probably tried to shake more people, you know.
Show me wow. Everybody who had just coming into listening and just joining into the live, All Pro JAFFOs, highly elevated sports talk, highly elevated sports fan, JP, Country K, DJ Maz6, Marvelous Maverick behind the scenes. A7FL. We had an interesting week too. If you haven't seen the top 5 plays of the week for week 2 on YouTube, go check it out. It's there right now for Native Rose Productions on YouTube. The shorts are doing pretty well that I put on there, so that's pretty good. And the TikToks from the top 5 have been doing pretty well as well. So this week, the Silk City Animals played the Renegades. So we looked at the Renegades last week, Kay, and we were actually pretty impressed on how they played against the BIC. We were pretty impressed on how the Animals played against the Omegas, especially given the circumstances. But this game ended in a 7-0 score.
Mm-hmm.
Animals over the Renegades.
I just saw it right now. That's why I said that.
A defensive battle pretty much the entire time. Offenses really couldn't do anything, but the Animals sneak away with a victory over the Renegades, which I don't know what that does for the 3-on-1s top 10 for this. But they already had the Renegades at 10, so this might actually boot them out. I don't know. We'll see. The Insomniacs, we prayed for the pit bosses. It just wasn't meant to be. I even put we prayed for the pit bosses, but God said, nah, I'm not trying to hear it. Because the Las Vegas Insomniacs destroyed the Las Vegas pit bosses 49-6. It was brutal. It was an onslaught. It was one of those just where's the mercy rule if you have one?
Nah, fuck that.
It was bad. It was terrible.
Jersey, so what? Even though they're in Vegas, I had to say it.
Of course, you had to say. The Orlando Ghosts versus the Tampa Nightcrawler. Didn't you pick the Ghosts?
Yep.
18-40, they lose to the Nightcrawlers.
Shit!
Should have gone with your Tampa Bay boys, but no, you went with Orlando. You went with Orlando, and it fucked you. The Nightcrawlers were watching. They're like, okay.
Hey, look, I told him I want to do that, but I said something about that quarterback. That quarterback did not fucking do something about what I was thinking. And I shouldn't have thought that.
Oh. The Heist and the Chaos do not have a score up here. They played, but I do not see the score. QC Crush versus the Olentangy Volcanoes out in Columbus, Ohio. The Crush win 31-24 over the Volcanoes. At least the Volcanoes put up a little bit more of a fight than they did
No, that was a good game.
last week. This one's this one's a decent game compared to last week. So there's improvement with the Volcanoes. So that's good to see.
Oh, man, were they sorry, or was the other team just really
Oh
good?
no, the Chaos beat that ass 56-6. Or I think it was like 56-12 or something like that last week.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, was it the fact that they were that bad, or was the Chaos that good? That's more what I'm saying. The Chaos might just be that good.
It could also be the case. The Crusher not as good as the Chaos. But I mean, I'm gonna look at it as team improvement.
Okay.
We'll make it a positive for the Volcanoes because not a lot has gone positive for that team. Patterson U versus the DC Buzz. Buzz took an ass whooping last week against the Watchmen, only to play the buzzsaw that is the Patterson U. 31-12. It wasn't even close. Upset of the week. A lot of people had this. I mean, we talked to Derek Duncan about this game, and he even said it. If the Force isn't on their toes against the Sickwit, they can surprise you, and that's exactly what happened. The Sickwit ended up beating the Force 21-14. It came down to the wire, but the Sickwit just too much, and they are now, I believe, in the power rankings for them that they were number. Where were they at? Were they number 5 or number 6?
Who are you asking about?
The Sickwit.
6?
Sickwit was like number 9, huh?
Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 or some shit like that.
They're definitely jumping into the top 5 since the Force were at number 4 for the 3-on-1.
Yep.
So they're gonna jump in there. The Force is probably gonna drop down maybe to the number 7 spot.
Possibly.
I'm thinking. But the Sickwit proving that they're a force to be reckoned with, no pun intended, out there in Las Vegas. The Kryptonite beating the Hunters. The Hunters came off with a win against the Gold last week, trying to ride that going in against a heavily favored Kryptonite team, and they showed exactly why. 47-18, the North Vegas Kryptonite over the Hunters. The game of the week, the battle of the 1 versus the 2. The 3-on-1 after last week, especially how the BIC struggled against the Renegades. They did the unthinkable in everybody's eyes and chose the Watchmen as the number 1 team and the BIC as number 2. Where previously, obviously, the BIC was number 1, but Watchmen being the super team that they are, it's hard to kind of disagree where the thought process was at that point. But the BIC and Sterry Codrington and Ashanti Worthy, that dude, he's so unreal to watch. And I really think a lot of his highlights are going to be the catalyst on why the A7FL is going to like gain the popularity that it gains. Is because the shit that this guy does on the field is like you would never be able to imagine it happening in a like NFL game. But in the A7FL, it's just when he gets the ball, anything is possible. Anything is possible when he touches the football. And the BIC go and beat the Watchmen at Asbury Park 36-27, reclaiming the number 1 spot. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. The claim is back to being number 1. Watchmen will probably You think they'll just flip flop them? They'll put the Watchmen back at 2? If the Watchmen were 1 and the BIC were 2, and it was 36-27, it was a close game. Would you just flip them back? BIC 1, Watchmen 2?
No, I think the Watchmen probably drop because I know the Nightcrawler's finna slide up. After that, they dropped them down 2 spots because they didn't play. You know what I mean? They end up going to 6 because they didn't play, but they played and they whooped ass. You know what I mean? And then
I think it looks as BIC goes to 1. Patterson U, who was at number 3,
they
goes up to number 2.
right.
And then the Watchmen go there to 3. Sick with it, replacing the Force at 4.
They lost. I don't think they're gonna
Stick with it 1.
I'm talking about the Watchmen. I don't think they're gonna keep them right there because they lost. They
Well,
lost.
I think it's because of who they lost to, that the fact that it was the BIC, they're gonna look at that and give that, some credit.
Then why they ain't do that for the Renegade then?
They did. They gave him the number 10 spot. They brought him in from outside.
What were they at? Like 12?
Yeah, they were at 12 when they had him. They put him into the top 10 after that performance. And that was the reason why the BIC, even after a win, was moved to number 2. I don't think this loss necessarily hurts the Watchmen's chances, all that much, because the BIC is a good team. They're the defending champions. They're the best team in the league.
Yeah, I don't. That's not my. The Watchmen. I feel like the Watchmen jumped them this week because the way they won, the way the Watchmen won. I understand. I mean, in a sense, struggle. I mean, I feel like you should give Renegade defense more credit. I don't necessarily say they struggled. I'll just say their defense played really well. I don't want to make it seem like it's a negative in the fact of the BIC because them boys was ready for them. You know what I mean? As far as the Watchmen, they jumped in because of the way they won week 1.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So that's kind of
they beat the Buzz, but you got to look at it that way because especially the way the guys at the 3-on-1 look at it, the Watchmen beat the shit out of the Buzz. The U just beat the shit out of the Buzz. So
right.
It's starting to kind of look like beating the Buzz wasn't maybe as big as you may think.
Or I mean, that's what I'm saying with the other teams underneath the U. Those teams right underneath the U. It's like a little scrum right there. You got what the Insomniacs just blew the shit out of somebody.
I was gonna say instead of the Sick Witted at 4, I would put Insomniacs at 4.
And the Nightcrawlers was at 6, and they just blew out the fucking Ghost. So you can't just
you wouldn't put the Nightcrawlers at 5 and then the Sick Witted at 6, Stick Witted at 6.
Honestly, I would put fucking Sick Witted behind Baltimore, and I would boo Baltimore behind Tampa because Tampa and Vegas both blew out those teams. The way they won mattered. Like they won, but the way they won mattered.
Yeah.
So what's the name will go to 5. Baltimore will go to 5, and then what's the name would drop out of the fucking the 4th.
You think the Force will drop out of the top 10?
Not the top 10. I'm saying drop out of the top 5. Then they just lose.
Yeah, definitely.
Then they just lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Sick Witted. That's why I said the Sick Witted was going to replace him at 4. But then I thought about it, going like, no, the Insomniacs
and the Nightcrawlers both are above them. So that's why I said those two teams.
Yeah,
they both would drop. So
the Force would drop to 8, 9.
They'll drop probably like 7. That's what I said. They'll go behind Sick with it. They'll go to 7. Baltimore go to 5. Stick with it to be 6. And then the scrum will be the scrum back there. But the rest of it's like that's why I said those teams will move up. Patterson will go to 2.
I think the Kryptonite will go to 8 because they beat the Hunters 47-18.
I feel like
I think the over the top, the OTT will maybe get a nod at 10 because they beat the Gold 54-34.
Hey, they were kind of exciting, bro. I watched them a little bit of that game. They were kind of exciting.
Yeah, so I was looking at that going, I was like, maybe they'll crack the the top 10, the OTT. They're not going to give the Snow Tribe any credit, even though they. And by the way, Corey was not happy about how this all went down, but 51-6, the Snow Tribe beating the Omegas.
Oh my God!
It was tough, and the Snow Tribe did a lot to rub it in. I actually didn't send you what he had sent me that they had did. I'll send it to you in the. Hold on, let me send it real quick. Oh fuck. It was fucked up. I'm like, damn.
So while he looks for that, I'm just saying, like, it's a great league, but while he's looking for that, I want to talk
I
briefly.
got it. I just sent it to you in the group chat.
I want to briefly talk about my league. You know what I mean, real quick while we
Go
have a
ahead.
real small intermission. So the score I told you before was more than I thought it was. Yeah, didn't I tell you it was like 20 or something to 0, some shit like that? It was like something. It was 35-0.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we beat those boys 35-0, went down there to Fresno, whooped them 35-0. Yeah, this week we have the South Beach Outlaws. Them boys are nationally ranked. This is a team I told you that won like 4 or 5 years straight.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, this is going to be a blast. Games in Concord on Saturday.
Is it at De La Salle's Field?
No, it's at actually, I think so. Hold on, let me check this out. I got the flyer.
I feel like y'all would have to pay big money to use their field though, because that's one of those schools that don't fuck with our field type of thing.
High School.
It's where?
Mount Diablo High School.
Okay.
Yeah, so at Mount Diablo High School, that's gonna be a big game, bro. That's gonna be a real huge game. Shout out to those boys. But you know, shout out to my team, the River City Tigers. You know what I mean? We're 2-1. We're looking really good. You know what I mean? We're looking really good. I am really rusty. So I'll just say I am, bro. Like I'm really rusty.
Self-aware.
Yeah, no, I'm really rusty because I was in the mix. I was beating the guys in front of me, you know, technically, you know what I mean. But as far as making plays and making tackles, no, that's why my caption says stat line all zeros. Because I had one play where I could have made the tackle, like in shape me would have made that tackle, probably would have poked the ball out because he was holding that son bitch so loose. You know what I mean? I was looking like, oh, I started salivating. I was like, if I could get to this motherfucker, but bro, I reached out and this motherfucker, he bent that corner on me, bro. He bent the corner on me and I couldn't make it. And I was in position too. I beat the fucking lineman. I played my 2 yards off the fucking goddamn shit. Fucking had my arm behind the fucking center's ass. I'm telling you, I played it fucking well. As soon as he fucking came back, because it was a stretch, right? He fucking tried to bend back. I'm like, this month, nah, hell no. Man, that motherfucker bent that corner on my ass.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Talking about getting the corner out. You know what I just looked at right now? Guess who Corey's next opponent is?
Patterson U.
The Watchman.
Whip. Hey, no bullshit. I know you don't like Baker, but look at his face. Look at Baker's face. What's about to happen?
Sorry, bud.
Man, you rest in shit.
Not Corey, but that guy, yes.
He's aware. He's aware what happens.
That's gonna be Insomniacs versus the Force, though. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, it's gonna be good and ugly.
Stick-witted is gonna slap the taste out of the pit boss's mouth.
Man, them two, you just said 2 fucking manslaughter charges. What are we doing?
BIC versus the U.
That's gonna be a good fucking game. That's game of the week, gotta be. gotta be game.
Yeah, it's got to be. The LA teams are finally in, the Santa Monica Vibe and the Los Angeles Aces.
Yep. Santa Monica Vibe. I really feel like I need to go back to the drawing board on that logo, but that's neither here nor there. It's a great name. It could be a great fucking thing if y'all would have used like Santa Monica College colors, like that burgundy and yellow-ish. You know what I mean? Try to fucking play off of that. But
They were trying to get Venice Beach style shit.
They could be. The owners could be Samoan.
Could be. The O-Town Orange, the return of the orange against the Tampa Bay Nightcrawlers. The gold versus the Kryptonite. I think the Kryptonite's going to win that game pretty big. Chaos versus the Crush. Oof. That might be a good one, actually. Let's see. What game other than BIC versus the U can be considered I guess you consider the Force and the Insomniacs a decent game.
I want to see. You said the return of the orange. Where are they from?
O-Town.
Where's that? Orlando?
Whatever city in Florida calls themselves O-Town.
Gotta be Orlando. It better not be no Ocala, Osceola, none of that bullshit. It better not be no Okeechobee, motherfucker. That gotta be Orlando.
So it says O-Town Orange, so I'm gonna assume, yeah, like just like you, it's got to be Orlando. What about the Over the Top versus the Hunters?
Hunters just got dogged out, so we got to see what that's gonna be like.
Interesting, man. Yeah, BIC versus the U. That's definitely game of the week.
Have you ever checked out an A7FL game?
Nope.
Oh, I gotta.
I'm usually at work.
Yeah.
I gotta send you the links and stuff like that, so you can be able to at least see some of the highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
Of what goes on. Because this shit going into week 3 has been pretty damn interesting. And we got the invite to go to the championship, man.
2 championships.
Goddamn.
The West Coast Championship and the both of them gonna be on the West Coast. One's in Arizona and the other's in Vegas.
Yep.
So West Coast Championships in Arizona and then the A7FL Championships in Vegas.
Hell yeah.
So you got
that's gonna be fucking fun.
If you get any availabilities.
Hell yeah. When is the championship?
So A7FL Championship is in July 25th. And then
July 25th? Really?
The A7FL Championship, the whole league is July 25th.
Okay.
And then, I think you said it was June 26th or 21st or something like that. Like whatever that weekend is right there.
May, June. Okay, so yeah, the last game of the season's on May 21st. So yeah, the playoffs going through June.
Well, they announced that the championship, the A7FL Championship on the 3-on-1 last week as the July 25th. So that's
July. Okay. Okay, then yeah, you're right then.
Yeah. So and then Derek Duncan just told us
June 22nd.
It's 22nd. It's 20 whatever the fuck is the A7 West Coast Championship in Arizona.
Yep. Damn, so they're gonna have a month in between, huh?
Yeah.
They're gonna give the East Coast guys some time to travel.
Well, get them time to work their jobs, get the time off. You know what I mean? Try to get the money up. Come over here, get everybody an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? If some people want to drive, they want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, it's gonna be fellowship. It's gonna be tight. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be a fun fucking time.
But you also got to think about it. All of these other guys started damn near a month behind them. If you think about it, we're in week 3 coming up, and some of these teams are in week 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of why some money in between.
Mad Sticks A7FL is coming to Sacramento.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It's been confirmed by Derek Duncan that is top priority this coming season to get Sacramento and hopefully Stockton. We want to make Matt Ryan's dreams come true of the Stockton Slaps being a team. So yeah, that's priority number one for them right now is to get a Sacramento and Stockton area A7FL teams.
They're gonna make me dust off the cleats. Huh?
I mean, we can try to get you as a residential DJ unless you want to dust off the cleats.
Oh, that'd be dope.
You for the DJ.
I might have to dust off the cleats.
Oh damn!
Come out of retirement.
We gonna come out to retire. He gonna come out to
retirement.
He gonna have the Mastics on the back of the jersey. No, yes, I love it. Let's do it.
We got breaking news. Like what?
It sounds like we got a JAFFO team.
It sounds like it. I got to get into shape, but yeah,
you damn sure got to get into shape. I told you,
yeah,
sir. We can't. Hey, look, if we have a kickball team, you got to be able to run around the bases, guy. If you got to steal second, you got to steal third. We got to get you to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Probably start getting on hitting on that treadmill a little bit.
I can damn near guarantee Mastics is getting home runs when he kicks. So that's just that. He kicks his home run, so we good in that department.
Yep.
You and I.
Damn it, we got to go get another ball out of the street.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna have to do that a lot. So we're gonna have to bring a whole bag full of balls with Mastics at motherfucking base.
We'll have a designated account just for him.
I'm almost certain he's gonna bust one of them.
Oh, if he puts a hole in one of them, that'll be a viral moment.
Bust one. He gonna gauge it too hard.
We're gonna film that shit, and as soon as he kicks it and that motherfucker pops and dies dead right in front of him,
hey,
I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I'm only saying that shit, Mastics, because I have an issue with gauging my strength. You got black belts, man.
About to kick the shit out of the ball.
He's gonna find the half a square fucking millimeter pressure point on the ball that makes it explode.
Bro, I gotta make sure to bring a camera just to fucking get the shot when he makes point of contact.
Yo, just bang and watch that shit fly.
Watch the ball reverberate around his foot like in slow motion. That's tight.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you guys. We've been going up a little bit longer than we have. It's been great talking with DJ Madstick back on the show. Hopefully we can get a little bit more. We know he's got a busy ass schedule. But we did have a lot to talk about today, so that was awesome. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us on this Wednesday. Come back on Friday for more. This weekend is gonna be pretty wild again. We've got boxing events and stuff like that coming up soon. I've got a little thing coming up on April 22nd that I might be getting y'all in on as well. But until then, we appreciate you guys for chilling. We'll see you guys on Friday. For myself, JP, for the 610 Beast, Mr. Country K, and the best DJ in the entire fucking world, Mr. DJ Madstix. We'll see you guys later. Deuces.
Thanks.